Welcome to our March 19th Asian Arts Preview video. We'll start here with this large Chinese Fami Rose enamel decorated vase, and it is displaying these figures, some warriors, a really nice scene. You can take a look at the bottom here. It's a nice item in our upcoming sale. We have this wonderful black glazed jar with gilt decoration, so really quite nice, a handsome piece. We have these two Yijing teapots. Both are signed to the underside, one with this wonderful multicolored floral enamel decoration. The two are lotted together. Here we have another Chinese Fami Rose grouping. So we have this vase with enamel decoration and these applied dragons with the food dog and ball handles, and it's accompanied by these three Chinese Fami Rose bowls with bats, phoenixes, and dragons. Two carved jade objects in this sale. So we have this kind of archaic bead and then this jade carved floral pendant. We have this Chinese Yang Lao bowl with the apocryphal Qianlong mark to the underside. Here we have a brown glazed rouleau vase. It does have a small repair to the rim here, but it's a really quite handsome piece. Take a look at the underside there so you can see the mark. From one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, we have this carved jade plaque of dragons, really quite handsome on this fitted stand. And I'm going to turn it around so that you can see the inscription verso. We have from again one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, this carved jade Rui lock pendant, which is quite nice with incised bats. We have this 14 karat gold filigree mounted jade pendant with blue cobalt enamel decoration. Really quite handsome. That's at $400 to $600. We have this collection of 6 water droppers with enamel decoration, and actually 5 are enamel decorated, and then this is a just nice little bronze food dog water dropper. From a local Westchester estate, we have this Chinese Fami Vert lidded jar that's been mounted as a lamp on this nice carved wood base, and there's dragons, chrysanthemums, etc. So really quite nice, and that's at $300 to $500. We have this Chinese hat stand that's mounted as a lamp, but it's a nice hexagonal design. So there's some scholars items and then characters on the alternating side. Some pomegranates, Buddhist figures, etc. Individually lotted, we have this wonderful silver mounted snuff bottle, and that is white jade. From the same estate, we have this double gourd snuff bottle with a jade stopper. These two are lotted together. So one is agate and one is rose quartz. The agate bottle does have a jade stopper. We have these two pieces of Chinese blue and white that are lotted together. So celadon blue and white jar, and then this lidded cylindrical jar in blue and white with a landscape scene. We have this wonderful peach blue bowl with 4 characters to the underside. We have this blue and white bowl, so you can see the interior here. And then there's this kind of floral decoration to the exterior. We have a carved jade plaque on stand with a russet skin. Here we have a large incised celadon vase. Just spin it here so you can see the nice handles, and then the underside. So we have this wonderful carved and gilt decorated figure on a 3-footed toad, which is quite nice. I believe this brings good luck and wealth. Moving on to a crackle glazed enamel decorated Chinese Fami Vert jar. Really quite nice with the floral decoration. You can take a look at the underside, and then this beautiful phoenix. Here we have a grouping. So we have this very nice lidded box, circular lidded box, and this is ex Sotheby's, and then 2 crackle glazed vases. We have this beautifully vibrant enamel decorated Chinese Fami Rose bowl with the Qianlong mark to the underside. And then a separate lot at $300 to $500, we have this Chinese Fami Rose lidded box with floral decoration. This is really quite nice. So this is a Chinese bronze signed censer, and it is by Hassan Tu. And there's the mark there. Really quite nice. This is estimated at $600 to $900, one of the stars of this show. We have this scholar stand, 2-tiered, with these inserts that are Fami Rose plaques with butterflies. Quite nice, a handsome piece. We have this lady scholar's hat with the kingfisher feather pendants with pearl surrounded and mirrored interiors to the florets, and these great tassels. And it does come with this stand. From the same estate as our Hassan Te bronze, we have this archaic style bronze urn. From a separate estate, we have these two pieces of Chinese porcelain. So we have this iron red with gilt decorated lidded jar, and then this Chinese export Fami rose bowl with figural depictions. We have this enamel decorated gourd form box, Chinese, really quite nice. I just love the colors to this one. So then there's this Chinese Fami rose vase with figural depictions. We have this kind of unusual Chinese blue and white vase, tall, nice size with dragons chasing the flaming pearl. There are some repairs to the rim, but it's really quite nice, and this is at $400 to $600. Signed Japanese tea service with enamel decoration. This is Arita porcelain, and it's really quite nice, a nice complete service. I'm just going to flip one of these pieces upside down so you can see the mark. Really quite handsome, and this is from our Hollis Queens estate at $300 to $500. We have this Chinese silver wire cloisonne jar with birds and flowers. A really handsome piece, and this is estimated at $600 to $900. Although this is a strange choice for one of my favorite pieces in the sale, this is one of them. So this is Japanese, and this is a samurai doll, probably Edo period. But if you just take a look at the robe here, you can just see that there's nice age to this piece. And he's got a little face. I don't think he was missing a hat. I think his hair was just pulled back differently. And he may have had a weapon at some point, but he's really quite interesting. You can see the back here. This came from a local state, and this is estimated at $300 to $500. And we'll jump over here to, this is one of two Blanc de Chine figural groupings. This is the larger of the two. This came in one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days, and this is estimated at $600 to $900. We have this Chinese crackle glazed jar with applied dragon and crane. Unfortunately, there has been some extensive repairs to the rim, but it's really quite handsome. Again, a really interesting lot in the sale. These are 2 of 4. So there's a collection of 4 plaques, and these are all collages, mixed media collages. I just want to make sure you're able to see this. So there are all these figural depictions of cut paper and fabric and paint, but they're really quite beautifully done. And if I just turn this one over just for a moment, you can see on the reverse, each has a signature. So this one is in the lower corner, and some are more complete than others, but I'm hoping that that's an artist's name because they're really quite interesting. Many have little animals. This one has bunnies and cats. That one has a dog. And they're just kind of these genre scenes, but really quite nice. And the 4 together are estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. And here we have a pair of large Chinese blue and white fish bowls. These are estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. So you just see one here, but there is a pair. And here we have this interesting Chinese painting. So we have a landscape scene, and then we have a scene of birds and flowers. Each are signed. I believe that they were both just mounted on this kind of embroidered backing, but it looks nice together, and I think it's nicely mounted. So this is another really interesting lot in the sale. So this is over 18 feet in length. So that's very large Chinese embroidery on this kind of imperial yellow ground of dragons and rui clouds. There's some bats. And what's really interesting is there's a photograph on our website of the little hang tag, and this came from the Jenny Lewis estate, or collection, I should say. And this is estimated at $600 to $900, but I think it's really quite attractive, and it's really long. It's 18 feet, over 18 feet, but nice gold thread, and the embroidery is in relatively good condition. So now we're going to jump quickly over here. So you can see here, these are 3 Chinese, probably 20th century enamel decorated plaques of birds and flowers in this wood mounting with a bone inlay. Each are signed, and it's really quite nice. So we have a large Chinese blue and white brush pot landscape. Really quite nice. We have a collection of 11, I believe, carved bone figural groupings of shrimp, fish, birds, etc. A pair of blue and white Chinese lamps or vases mounted as lamps at $800 to $1,200 from Long Island. We have this Japanese print. All the information is on our website. We have these 2, these are not signed actually, these are just Chinese enamel decorated plaques and wood mounts or wood frames. Those 2 are together. These are quite nice, so there's a pair of them. So these Chinese panels, lacquered panels with hard stone and probably jade inlay. So there's some Buddha's hands, some animals, flowers, etc. So those 2 panels are together at $400 to $600. Another Japanese print here. And this one is by Hiroshi Yoshida, and that's Mount Fuji. This one's at 400 to 600 and a nice frame here. Here we have a Chinese painting. This was apparently inherited by a relative and has some nice age to it. So it's kind of warriors and a camping scene. And this is at 300 to 500. And then we will turn around and end here. So this is a 4-panel. This is one of several 4-panel screens, or floor screens, I should say. And this is a Japanese screen of warriors. So we have warriors on horseback and fighting with swords. So really quite nice. So take a look at our website to see the details on this, and also additional images of the other screens in the sale and all of our other items. And we look forward to seeing you on March 19th.